Alrighty. Hello everybody. This is Kirusho here, and now, before we do begin, a lot of things have happened. Now, in the last part we had Deku. Deku, he was shot by Jason Todd, pretending to be Batman. Deku, he then got Voss's help to get back into fighting shape. Her helping to dig the bullets out of him and exposing him to sunlight. Now, Deku, he called the League to order. And so did Kara. Kara right now is chasing down evidence of a Kryptonian either on Earth or somebody using powers similar enough to destroy cities. Now, with Clark Kent behind bars and people rioting at the birth of his son, this is causing a lot of problems. And right now with the fact that Aval is missing, both Deku and Kara, they are angry. Especially Duville. Now, Batman, whenever he was sitting there in the meeting, he had a few things go through his mind. Right now, well, Oliver and Diana's son is also missing. Black Lightning's kids are also missing. So, with the fact that this Kryptonian is going around, no, not Kryptonian. Clark is still in prison, but Damien was broken out by the League of Assassins. Now, Batman is going to vocalize it. Right now, he's connecting pieces together. Right now, Talia, she might be involved in this. It would explain why Lois Lane's missing. Now, Deku does hear about that part. And right now, while Batman, he does continue talking, Deku, he does hear about it. League of Assassins. Their children are missing. And right now, a Kryptonian's flying around doing quite a lot. And Deku, he does get someone stand up. Him going to walk away. As right now there is where everybody, they do see Deku do so without saying a single word. And right now we do actually have Voss. Voss, she's been brought to Mount Justice. And right now, she does just someone sit there thinking about what to do. Her dad yelled at her. He got mad, angry. No, she's never seen him lose his temper like that. But there was the kryptonite he was exposed to. I mean, God, that must have been painful. He actually passed out. I mean, she was freaking out and she felt like she could hardly stand. Now, Voss is thinking right now. The world of a hero. The dangers it comes with. I mean, her dad would have died, right? Now, right now, Voss just sit there. And she's trying to think about what to do. She's still beating herself up about it. Because of what she did, her brother was abducted. And that, someone walking up, isn't good. Now, right now we do actually have Cass, who will go to ask, staying there with a few other people, if she happens to be lost. Her gonna look up. Huh? Oh, no. I was told just to wait. Wait? Wait for who? This being where Connor just step forwards. And Voss will gonna look up at him, before looking at the rest of the team, and asking, he's Connor, right? Yeah? I assuming you're Voss? Yeah. Who's Voss? Uh, Cass. It's very complicated to explain. Wait. Oh, Voss. Um, is that bad? No. We've heard about you from your parents. Now, Connor just stare at Cass. Before Cass, she just does go to nod and express that they know who she is. It's just this is the first time they've met her. Now, Blue Beetle's a bit confused. And right now you're going to ask the question, why are the two... How do they know this Kid? Now, Voss is gonna say, she's, well, Superman's niece. Now, Blue Beetle is gonna pause. Superman has a niece. Before she'll go to explain, Duville and Kara, this is their cloned kid. Now, Blue Beetle just won't sit there kind of surprised. Oh. Now, right now Deku and Kara, the two do come teleporting back in, as the machine does go to say it. Superman and Supergirl. Now, the two do come walking out. And right now Deku, he does go to turn and see all of them standing there. Lovely. Now, Deku does go to step forwards. And right now Deku, he will go to inform everyone about the current situation. Right now, he's going to go track down his son. He has a lead on the League of Assassins. Right now, what he's going to go do is talk to Ra's al Ghul, and if he does need to, turn the man's intestines into a tuba. So, he's going to go deal with that. He wants Kara to go to the bunker, gather some Kryptonians, and search around. Now, maybe they're kind of confused. Kryptonians? Wait, Connor's stepping forwards, trying to ask Duville if there are more of them on Earth. And Deku would turn to him very plainly, telling Connor, yes, he hid Kryptonians on Earth. Right now, they're not allowed to use their powers. They are allowed to learn about them, but using them has been limited. Right now, he wants Kryptonians all around Earth, trying to find of all. Right now, he wants anybody who has leads on the child to step forwards. He wants all of them to be on high alert. Tell the Zods to be ready. And right now, Connor, he does go to try and stop Duville. I'm trying to ask him to slow down. And Deku right now will go to bring his hand up and wave Connor's arm away, express to him about what's going on. And right now Deku, he does go blasting out of Mount Justice at high speeds. And there actually is Kara. Right now Kara, she does try to at least talk to Voss, trying to explain to her about what's been happening. Right now, it's a good mission for her to participate in. Right now what she's going to be doing is focusing on, well, this. Now, Kara right now, she doesn't explain it very good. And right now Voss, she is still someone a bit more panicky. But right now the Young Justice team, they welcome her with open arms. She's a lot younger, yeah, but hey, she can help them out. Now, right now, it's a bit strange. And Kara, she does start to deploy not only the Young Justice team, but she also does deploy the Kryptonians. Her taking Young Justice and going to find the Kandorians. I had to freeze for a second. Now, right now, Deku, he does head out. He knows exactly where to head to. He knows where to go. But he's wondering. He hasn't heard anything about him from, well, her for years. He hasn't been notified, contacted. Waller's been, what? Silent, under the radar, not doing much. But why is that? Why hasn't Waller done anything? He does have a few things go through his mind. Waller might be involved. The League might be involved. The Light. The organization consisting of Vandal Savage and Lex Luthor, along with some other notable supervillains. Ra's al Ghul. If he remembers correctly, Ra's must have had an interest here. Why else would he have worked with Vandal Savage? Why else would he do anything? But the world's going back to normal. Why get involved? Now, that's what Deku does currently think. As right now we do actually have where he does stand outside of the headquarters for the League of Assassins. And right now, Deku, he needs to be very, very tactical about this. And right now, Deku, he does think. Tactics. Okay, let's see. Tactics are simple, unpredictable. Ra's al Ghul knows he's a tactical mind. Ra's al Ghul knows he wouldn't do anything he deems to be too extreme or unpredictable. What's the most extreme and unpredictable thing he can do? Clark is out of the question. If he breaks Clark out of jail right now and brings him here, Clark will go full on enraged. They won't get proper questions answered. Right now, Lois Lane might be injured or killed. Okay. Well, he has an idea. It might not be as extreme as Clark, but it definitely is out there. And right now, her tactical mind will do him good. Now, Deku right now is going to turn and fly off. Right now, it is the middle of the night. If they conduct this during the day, it could be good. Or maybe he needs another plan. There's also this Superman running around. Deku thinking. And right now he does get a listen. As he does land at the mascara. And right now many warriors, they do come running up to him. However, right now Deku, he's not bombarded by blades or attacks, but by questions. Now, many of the warriors are intrigued to know more about his species, about the Kryptonians. He's a Zod. If they remember correctly, Superman, he wasn't a warrior, but he is. Duville Zod. Strong. Godlike power. The ability to kill a demigod. That's what many Amazons know him for. In raw hand-to-hand combat, physical skill, Hercules was bested by him. And then Duville snapped his goddamn neck. So what else happened there? What else can be said? He killed a god. Does that not make him a god? Now, many Amazons, they do see it. The way he acts and conducts himself. He always is thinking. He never allows his mind to be free from one subject. He always thinks, plans, does something. But right now, many of them, they do see his face. He's not a god, but he is a warrior. And right now, he's requesting to speak to a very powerful warrior. One he helped lock away. Because right now, he does need their help. Now, Deku, he does speak to Diana's mother. And then he does go to walk into the cave. Right now he's being allowed to speak to Wonder Woman. And right now she does still somewhat sit there. As whenever Duville does come walking up, the Amazons do get to tell him that he does have 10 minutes. And right now they will return whenever that time is up. If he is still here, he will be made to leave. That is their way. Does he understand? Now, Deku, he does get to open his mouth and say yes, as the Amazons do get to walk away. And right now Deku will get to bring his hand up and open the door. Him going to walk in, as right now Diana does sit there. Right now she's caged against the wall. And Deku does see her. Now, Diana does get to look up to see Duville, before she does get to ask him exactly what this is supposed to be. Business? Personal? What is it? Is it business, or because he wanted to have a good talk? Or maybe this is one of those, oh, what did the humans call them? He knows that some of the men, they had it, right? Whenever they were locked away. What were those visits called? Hmm. Then again, it doesn't seem right. You know, him over Clark. Now, Dakota's gonna walk forwards, expressing to Diana, right now is not the time to joke around. Right now, something's been happening that has upset quite a lot of people. It's even upset him. I see. Come here to get your aggression out. Me and you did used to fight quite a lot back in the day. We sparred. In fact, you were an admirable foe, a very good warrior. I wouldn't mind going another round with you. Then again, maybe it could be different. Diana, you don't need to try and pull some seductive, weird bullshit on me. It doesn't work. Let me guess. You're too dedicated to Kara? You're too dedicated to the only other member of your species you can actually stand toe to toe with. It's not like that. But it also is because of that. I see. So you're saying that we weren't meant to do things? That maybe Clark was wrong? Okay, I see where you're driving at. Locked away for so long, you're starting to go crazy. It could be that. Or it also could be that I just had time to think. Reflect. Me and Clark finally get together, and then we end up splitting up. All because you dipped some dead woman in a fucking green puddle. You know, Clark hasn't really spoken to me since then. Then again, I don't blame him. He used to be busy with trying to conquer the world, and now he's busy with diapers. Or does he not handle that? I don't really know how it works. Now, Deku would tell Diana, right now Lois Lane has been abducted. Right now, you also have the fact that his son was taken. Now, Lois and John. Right now, Diana does hear about that. Those two. Really. And clearly it's bad. Hmm. Now, Diana does think for a second. Before she does realize why exactly Duville came to her. Why he's here talking to her about all of this. Now, she's gonna look up, expressing to him. As Data's gonna step forwards and bring his hands up. Him going to grab the magic chains on the wall, as right now he does start to pull. And Diana, she does just watch. Deku cannot break these chains. They are made to where even she couldn't. And right now she is trying to tell him what to do if he does want to get her out of here. Right now, if he's willing to work with her, it does take quite a lot. And right now, this might also be her chance. Deku came here with an offer. She's now realizing that. Right now, the offer is quite simple. Try and work with him, and Clark, he might actually start to look back towards her way. Yeah, it's awkward with her and, well, Lois. Especially since the two, they may have actually bumped a bit of uglies while she was dead. Now, right now, Lois, she is her key to seeing Clark again. I mean, the two never really ended their relationship. So, you know, things could be interesting from right now on. Now, Deku, he does try to at least talk to people. Try and get Diana permission to leave. And people, they're denying it. Lois is not that important. And while Queen Hippolyta, she does understand how Deku does see her help as being needed, she doesn't deem it possible. Right now, if they let go of Wonder Woman, people are going to think the regime is reforming. Right now, this Black Ops mission, as Deku would call it is way too risky. Even then, he is a man with the power of a god. Whatever firepower he needs, he has. So, Diana's help is not warranted. At least not from their perspective. Now, Deku's a bit more annoyed. And right now he does go to at least try and tell her what he needs from them. Now, Hippolyta, she is quite intrigued. And right now Deku, he does go to at least hear one request the Queen does have. And Deku, he does somewhat sit there. A bit more surprised, but he does go to agree to it. And right now Diana, she's let go. Now, Deku, he's gonna need to talk to Kara later. And right now, Diana Prince, she's let go by the Amazons. Right now, she's gonna be helping him get back Aval and the children who were abducted. Now, right now Deku, he does head back to Ra's al Ghul's lair. And right now, whenever he does decide to break in, guns blazing, there is where Deku, he's encountered by the League of Assassins. And right now, there is where Deku, he does go to effortlessly rip apart many of them. Him going to either laser eye them or blast them directly into icebergs with frost breath before smashing through many of them. Now, we do actually have where Deku, he currently is clearing out a room. And right now he will go to break down the door, as many people, they do stand there with different weapons. And right now Deku does see the magic radiating off of them. Him going to step in, as right now he does get a look at the door. It going to slightly move forwards, as Deku is going to bring his hand up. Him going to grab a piece of wood, and go to move it slightly to the left. Now, Deku is going to step in. Him going to step forwards, as he does get at least throw his hand out and onto the chest of many people. Him going to watch many of them, as time will go to speed back up to normal time, get instantly hit and taken down. Some are sent flying. And right now there is somebody Deku does have currently in his hand, who right now they just watch somebody get sent flying upwards with a invisible shove 30 feet up into the air before they smashed into the roof of the cave. Now, Deku, he currently does hold on to the member of the assassins, and express to many of them. Right now, his eyes going to glow red. He wants to know where Ra's al Ghul is. Ra's al Ghul is involved with abducting his child. Right now he wants to know. On the person, they don't say a single word. And Deku will go to express. Him going to look up and blast directly heat vision through the roof as he's going to fly up about what he wants to hear. Now, the person, they do go to speak in another language, expressing to the caped man. He won't find him. He won't be able to do anything. He won't be able to do a lot. All he is a man with talk. He is not a man of action. He is Deku gonna let go of the guy. And right now he does get to float there. As we do actually have over with Kara. Kara, she's gathered the Young Justice team together. Right now the Justice League, they are out searching for Amazo. Right now Brother Eye has been put on high alert. And he finally finds something. As right now Kara, she is flying over the hills of a mountain range. And she does hear Batman on comms express to her what's happening. As right now the Young Justice team, they do go to intercept Amazo. Now, Kara right now does go to turn and blast away. And we do actually cut back to Deku, who right now does go to fly down fast and grab onto the assassin before we're going to hold them up. expressing to them in the language they spoke to him that right now they do need to understand. He's not playing games. If he drops him again, he is not going to let him enjoy death. He will bring him back using a Lazarus pit. Then he'll kill him again, except in a more violent and extreme method. Because right now he is thinking. He's thinking about flying him into space. Or maybe he should do this. Freeze his entire body and smash him apart. Maybe freeze him first limb from bloody limb. Deku actually going to freeze breath the leg he's holding. And the assassin does start to at least scream out in pain. Right now Diana, she actually is handling the league. And right now Deku, he does go to drop this assassin. Now, Deku does come flying back down. And right now, after the assassin does hit the ground, and Diana, she actually has been trying to take down and even find out who may be in charge here, there was where she did go to bring up her lasso and throw it out, wrapping it around the neck of somebody, as right now Deku, he does come walking forwards. The assassin going to actually try and bring up a blade, and right now slash it directly at Deku's leg, as it does go to smash directly into it and break. Now, Deku is going to bend down, him bring his hand up to the person's throat, as he will going to pull them up into the air, the lasso still around their throat. And Duville, we're going to ask the question, where is Ra's al Ghul? Ra's al Ghul is the demon is. Now, the person, they're trying to fight it. Right now, they're trying to fight something that will pull the truth out of them. And right now, they can't. They're trying to at least bring their teeth up to bite down onto their own tongue. But Deku, he sees them go to pull back their mouth. He sees the way the muscles move. Him going to bring up his hand and put his finger out. And right now, whenever he does go to stop the person's jaw with just 2 fingers, he will go to tell them, he's gonna not allow that. Right now, they need to understand. Either he drowns them in the Arctic salt water, or he allows them to live, free from the League of Assassins. He'll give them those 2 options. Because he does have a few other thirds. Right now, he drops them off on Themyscira, homeworld of the Amazons, where they will do nothing more than use their training and skill to try and outwit people who hunt down challenges for a living. Right now, he would be forced to escape a warrior civilization that he can't get away from. Waters are treacherous, and getting to the island itself is nearly a death trap. Now, will he listen? Will he freeze? Or will he be hunted down like a goddamn bug? Now, the person has remained silent. Them looking at Duville before going to look towards Diana. And right now, they do go to open their mouth. And they try to express where they last heard the demon might have been heading. Now, right now there actually is Deku. Deku has not been answering communications. And right now, with the League of Assassins being put up in smoke, Duville, he does go to kill this person. And right now, Diana, she actually is a lot more surprised by that. The person gave up the information because they thought they would have a chance to live. But no. Duville said he'd allow them to live on Themyscira. And honestly, that might be the worst fate for a man. Especially a human man. Now, right now, Deku, he does get to head back out. And right now, as he's flying over the area they talked about with Diana, there is where somebody, they do actually see Duville. Now, Deku right now does hear about what's going on. And he actually does feel somebody slip into his head. Now, right now he does at least hear Magon talk. asking Duville if he finally answered his messages. Hmm? What? We've been trying to message you for hours. Who's with you? I sense another mind. Now, they just go to full silent. Him bring his finger up to his ear and going to activate his communicator. Before he does try to ask if anyone is on, yep, here, over here, yep, tally ho. Now, Deku right now he does go to at least ask if everybody here, they understand what is going on. And right now Batman will go to try and fill Duville in. Ra's al Ghul, he has something over here in Central America. Right now, he has something going on. Right now, Oliver's son has a tracker on him. And Deku does hate that. He jumped the gun, wasted hours trying to track down Ra's al Ghul. And Batman didn't just tell him they had a tracker. Now, Deku doesn't go off on Batman. And right now, Batman, he does understand the anger, but right now he's a bit more confused by something else. Why Wonder Woman is with them, or him. Now, right now everybody, they do go back to meeting each other. And they do need to understand what to do here. Right now, they need to get down to the jungle and see exactly what's going on. And Duville, he actually does participate for this. Right now, he does go to fly up to the top of the atmosphere. Before he does go to fly over the area that's supposed to be the drop zone. And Deku, he does allow the Earth's gravity to pull him back in. As right now, he does go to face into a nosedive. He has a lot in his mind. He has a lot to do and a lot to say. But right now, he needs to focus on getting him back. Getting his son back. Now, Deku right now, he flies down fast. And there actually is where he does go to at least use his powers to slow himself down. Because right now, him burning up in the atmosphere, it kind of does paint a bit of a target on him. And Deku, he does go to at least smash close down somewhere. Now, Duville right now, he stopped himself from hitting the ground. However, he did need to slow himself down, not only using his powers, but several objects, including rocks, trees, coconuts that he ran into, and even the sand. Now, right now Deku, he does get something to back up. Him going to go onto his feet, and then going to bring his hand up to his ear, asking if the communicator was busted. No, it wasn't. Well, right now, we have a different problem. Now, Batman does express. Right now, Diana being here, he doesn't like it. If Cyborg and the others find out she's been released, the regime may think it can reform. And that, he wants to make clear. Clark gave up. They didn't. So, the regime would have to go on without Clark and without Diana, which means they are heavily weakened. Him turning to Diana, asking her if she understands what that does mean, to which Diana would go to at least explain to him. She understands. She's got it. But right now, that is not their issue. Right now, their issue is what's happening here. Now, everybody right now, they do go to watch Duville. Duville needs to sneak in and try and find their children. Right now, Duville needs to sneak in and find out what is going on here. And Deku, he does find this to be very intriguing. But somebody else is watching. And right now, they're a bit more concerned. As right now, they do stare down at Earth. The planet that's so similar. The planet that's so interesting. So far away from their home. Right now, they do watch it. And they do have interest. This planet, it is good. However, the crisis that's coming, will Earth be prepared for it? Will Earth be ready? Right now, they're dealing with one problem, but they've been ignoring another. The stars, they have been, well, dealing with something. And if Earth isn't prepared for it, then many worlds will be affected. Many people will die. Many people will, well, it would be bad. Now, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and have an amazing day. I'll catch you guys in the next part.